Hello, my fellow YouTubers. I hope you guys are having an excellent weekend. Been collecting and everything. Recently celebrated my 35th birthday, so it took about 25 minutes on my SD card. Today is a catch-up day for getting videos out today so I can free up space on my phone. We're going to try to keep this quick, brief, and rush through stuff, but not too much. But like I said, I have a fair bit to show. Legos, and if you like F1s and everything else, you'll like this haul. So without further ado, I should get started. But like I said, I literally had my gaming PC I had to put together. I had a Arma RC I had to buy. I literally had to buy a TV recently because my one went out on me. So I've been busy with things, and haul video was kind of the last of my real priorities. But since I got the $100 gift card and everything else for my birthday and had the yard sale haul of all the Legos floating around, decided today might be a good day to get into it. So let's go. All right, let me zoom on out and we can get started. Okay, so first off here, I got some Matchbox moving parts today at Target. When I spent my gift card, I wound up getting this Subaru Legacy. It looks like kind of got a rally car vibe to it. It's not really mainline time because I literally have like 4 things that are kind of mainline-ish. So we're just going to call this, I guess, some of the less premium stuff. But can't really call this segment mainline time because we're starting out with some of the more expensive than mainline stuff. So next up here, we got the 2024 GR Yaris Rally 2. There's a car in the game, Forza, if you're not familiar. Well, it's not really the same car, but kind of got a white Yaris in Forza, so it reminds me of that a little. But today's really catch-up day for getting vids out and all that, so I'm going to try to do that. And then while I was at Target today, I picked up the Aston Martin Aramco Formula 1 team. It's pretty cool. I literally have almost all the grid. And speaking of F1s, there's a lot of F1s in this haul, obviously. I got the new 5-pack. This one was easier to find. I'm happy about that. This was an easier one to get this time around. So yeah, got the new F1s. Alright, next up here. Moving on to now, I guess. Well, hold on a sec. So first off here, got the Lil Mad. New for 26. And here's the back if you so desire to read. I gotta hurry up and make this haul video in about 25 minutes, the limit of my camera. So now, moving on to, still keeping with mainline time. Sorry to tease y'all, but we'll be getting on Preminology in just a minute. So another McLaren, the moving parts 2024 GTS. Heck yeah, man. Love these moving parts. I always crack them open. Usually I do unless it's something really significant, but this one's cool. Alright, so now moving on to some Preminology. Very short section of Preminology before we move on to Legos. So got the Oracle Red Bull Racing. This was today at Target along with the other pickups that I showed y'all. So Oracle Red Bull Racing. Pretty cool. Details on these are nice, and to be on the safe side, I didn't know what I had in terms of all the F1 teams, so I had to be on the safe side and get this and the Kick Sauber. So decided I'd lean on more on the safe side of getting these, since I knew I didn't have them yet. So here is the Kick Sauber F1 team. So these Hot Wheels ones, I got room for them, mini GTs and all that. I don't really have the room I can be dedicating for all that. Alright, so next up here, we're going to move on to more Preminology. So, Liberty Walk, Kaido Works, Nissan Skyline R32, So yes, finally picking up the Aero Styles. Got all the cars I wanted with my gift card that I got for 100 out of this entire series with Aero Styles. It's pretty cool. Got the Land of the Rising Sun graphics. Got the oil cooler on the front. This thing's cool. The R32. So yeah, that's cool. Next up here, the Audi A4 touring car. Nice seeing this in the series, all new castings. Nice seeing a couple new castings in this. Next up here, did not have it, thought it was pretty cool. The Lexus RCF GT3. Wasn't really big on the Nova. I know that's out there. And I think I wanted these three on here, but I don't think I was into the Silhouette S15 because it's been done. So I got that. Now next up here, I have been lacking on Team Transport. There are going to be more Team Transport. I'm thinking in the next haul video to where I can catch up. But finally got the Team Transport Impala with the Horizon hauler. So yeah, finally picked this up. There's the other ones on the back. Wasn't really interested in those, but there's this one. It's pretty nice. Alright, now moving on, we're going to keep with the theme of Preminology. And here we go. So let me pull this out. My buddy of mine from the other side shipped me this. The Koenigsegg 1-to-1 Agera. I really needed one of these too. So I was happy to receive it. Good Lord, look at all the details on these. God, I seriously do love Tarmac Works and Mini GT. Pretty much neck and neck. It's like comparing apples to oranges when it comes to details for me, for real. And then up here now. So I went to the World Oddities Expo. And I wound up getting this. Got a bunch of things at the Oddities Expo. I'm not going to go over it, but some interesting rocks and like... Just got like a pen, got a magnet. An art magnet, and then I wound up also getting this, which is the Elvira, the Macabre Mobile. So, yeah, needed one of these, hadn't really gotten one, and decided to grab it when I was at the expo. Johnny Lightning. Alright, so now, there's that. Now, let me move my camera so it don't get tipped over. Alright, we got some F1s, we got some Legos, we got to get started. So, I got, like I said, I went to this yard sale. I picked up all the Lego F1s. I had to be careful with these. These are 100% complete. They had the instructions with them, or they didn't have the instructions with them, but they were 100% complete. And this one is actually falling apart on me as we speak right now. Dang it all. Whoops. Guess it's... And continuing on, that one fell apart, so I'm going to have to be careful with these. So, next up here, the BWT F1 in Lego. That took up about a minute of my video time, so I gotta kind of hurry. And I gotta put that Mercedes Petronas back together. But that's those the Petronas team. This one, the Haas Racing. So again, if you guys haven't gotten these Lego F1s, y'all are seriously missing out. I'll be displaying the whole grid somewhere in my room eventually, racing wise, for sure. There's that one. Considering I picked all these Legos up for 75 bucks, even though no boxes, no instructions for these, but the big ones had the instructions. But that's pretty good deal if you ask me. The Oracle F1 Red Bull team. Yeah, and then also I got the BMWs. Finally, I mean, I didn't want to do all these stickers. They were all together. I didn't have to build them. So I'm not really complaining. I didn't have to do the stickers on this one. Nope. No, I didn't have to do stickers on this at all. Perfectly done too, I might add. Not bad. They satisfy my OCD perfectly enough. And then also got this in the set. These are pretty cool. This one's actually pretty heavy for being a Lego. And then also here, as I'm trying to hurry through, the Visa Capital One the Visa Cash App car. Heck yeah, man, I got them all. Got the entire F1 grid for not a lot of money. And then also, adding to that, there's this one. The Komatsu, I don't know the team, the Williams team. Pretty cool. So yeah, you factor in 75 for all the speed champions and the two big F1s that I'm going to be showing. And then the Audi Revolt. Pretty cool. Even though the spoiler likes to do that. See, it's like to stay put. There we go. There's the Audi. And then showing off here for the everything else here. Got the Kick Sauber team. And finally got the Aston Martin. So yeah, going to be displaying these on a 3D printed stand eventually. But there you guys go. So now, moving on to also another thing I bought with my $100 in terms of my birthday. Let's save that. So yeah, so basically for my birthday, I wound up getting these fly swatters. They're cat shaped. These will be taking care of the flies. They extend. Really nice fly swatters. So yeah, I've got two cat fly swatters now. Interesting. Very cool. So now, and moving on here, let's show off the big elephant in the room here, the McLaren. Got the 143rd Hot Wheel McLaren F1 GTR. That one's cool. And now we're gonna move on to some rat fink stuff. So my mom knows how much of a rat fink fanatic I am, so I got the tumbler. This one's cool. On the back it says Hot Rods Rule Digi Rods. So yeah, that's cool. Like that tumbler. And then moving on, I do have to show one thing while I'm on it. In terms of my bday gifts, I got something really special to show off here. I got a Rat Fink shirt. USA. 250th rockin' since 1776. Route 66 Moon Eyes. And he got Rat Fink. What more do you need in a shirt? That's super cool. Alright, so moving on here. Speaking of Rat Fink, I also got this neon sign. This will be going in my game room window. That's pretty cool. So it's a neon and it's Rat Fink and it's actually USB powered. Right there. It's pretty cool. So last off here, got 15 minutes left, so I got about 10 minutes left, so I finally wound up getting the Senna McLaren. Here's a minifigure of the stand. And then finally, I have gotten them now. Now the only thing on this one that was missing was the white winglet. Little triangular piece, it's flat. I can easily replace that. But here is the Honda Senna McLaren. And that's pretty cool. These are really nice, guys. If you haven't checked into these yet, you need to. And then also here is the Nigel Mansell car. Yeah, pretty cool. But here you go. And so yeah, that caps off a short haul video. Not that this was intended to be very long. So this is going to be a little shorter lived than some of the other ones I've made. But Nigel Mansell car is pretty cool. Yeah. Pretty dope. Engines are both a little different if you look under the hatches and all that. So, yeah. But that is my haul video for this month. Gonna have more stuff coming soon. DMW. I'm likely not going to be buying any more RC cars. I'm going to be holding off on the RCs for a bit. So, we'll catch you guys into the next one. One of the F1s decided it wanted to kind of fall apart, but that's fine. So, like I said, I've had things that have been going on. Had a gaming computer I had to get finished and everything else and all that good jazz. Having to buy a TV definitely ate up some of my last paycheck, but it was just nice to get like a good little mid-month haul in. And we're definitely going to have one next month for sure. I'm trying to make up on some of the haul videos, but just so you guys know, J-Man is back. Alright guys, I will catch you in the next one. Remember to check out my channel for more. Alright, bye-bye.